Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm John Overall. Breaking news out of downtown tonight. Tucson Police are now investigating the death of a man who died in their custody. We have live team coverage from the Tucson Police Department headquarters. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo standing by with details of the case. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink with reaction from city officials. We begin tonight with Lupita. Good evening, Lupita.
Good evening. 3 Tucson police officers have resigned. Sources tell the News 4 Tucson investigators they resigned last week. This in the middle of an investigation into the death of a man who was handcuffed and in their custody. Now, this police report sheds some light on that.
On April 21st, 27-year-old Carlos Adrian Ingram Lopez, known best to his family as Adrian, father of a toddler, died in the custody of Tucson Police. According to this police report obtained by the News 4 Tucson investigators, his grandmother was the one who called for help, saying her grandson was naked under the influence and going crazy inside the residence. The report goes on to say when officers arrived on scene, they found Lopez naked and out of control. You can hear Lopez in the background of the radio call. Lopez was handcuffed and covered with a blanket while still lying face down. Lopez died in their custody. The report says the officers had body-worn cameras. It also says police found a small amount of a white powdery substance in the bathroom, believed to be drugs. After Lopez was found unresponsive, the report states the officers administered 2 doses of Narcan, performed CPR, and called for paramedics.
As for the 3 officers who resigned, we're told sources close to the investigation say that proper police procedures were not followed in the arrest. And we also received an email from TPD just a bit ago, and it says TPD is confirming a news conference tomorrow morning to share details of the in-custody death. And they also say that had the officers not resigned, they would have been terminated. Investigating for you, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.
And Tucson Police also say the medical examiner's report shows the cause of death was sudden cardiac arrest with acute cocaine intoxication and an enlarged heart. Tucson Police Chief Chris Magna says in this case, 3 officers did not live up to the high standards of the Tucson Police Department. They are no longer employed here. The vast majority of our officers do their jobs well and responsibly and are rightfully disturbed and dismayed by any statements to the contrary. He goes on to say, I continue to have the utmost confidence in the men and women of our police department. After news broke on this, tonight's City Council meeting was canceled, and News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is live downtown to continue our team coverage. Eric?
Well, that meeting, John, was supposed to focus on the police budget for the next fiscal year that starts on July 1st. But at noon, or around noon, we learned that tonight's meeting was canceled. And a short time later, we got a statement from Mayor Regina Romero explaining why. In the statement, the mayor says in part, quote, tonight's mayor and council meeting has been postponed after viewing a video yesterday of a Tucson Police Department in custody death. I do not feel that it would be appropriate to carry on with business as usual in light of this event. I am anguished and deeply troubled by what I saw in the video yesterday. Romero goes on to say, quote, I want to assure our community that there will be a thorough and transparent investigation. I will be proposing that mayor and council act swiftly to adopt reforms and effective policy changes with input from our community. We can and must do better. Now, the statement from Mayor Regina Romero coming after a Facebook post from Tucson City Councilwoman Lane Santa Cruz, which says in part, quote, I recognize that more than thoughts and prayers, more than answers, what is desired is change. Thousands of protests erupted across the country demanding we transform how policing is conducted in our communities. This horrible incident of police violence has brought the national debate to the doorsteps of Tucson City Hall. The mayor and council must not look away. Now, during our 5 o'clock hour, or shortly before our 5 o'clock hour, we got a Facebook post from the Tucson Police Officers Union responding to Councilwoman Santa Cruz. That saying in part, if we can put the graphic up, quote, the Tucson Police Officers Association wants you to know the truth about the in-custody death that occurred in April of this year. Unfortunately, Councilmember Santa Cruz chose to issue a false statement about the incident. She is playing fast and loose with the facts, and she knows it. there was in fact no horrible incident of police violence. There was no force used in this incident. And that statement goes on to say, read this again, there was no use of force in the incident. And this afternoon, City Councilman Steve Kozachik telling me that in response to the Facebook post that Lane Santa Cruz put on her Facebook page earlier this morning, he says, quote, in today's climate, posting inflammatory statements on social media is a disservice to everybody involved. And we have learned that that news conference from Chief Magnus is scheduled for tomorrow morning at 11:30. We'll, of course, be there and continue to follow this story for you. We are live. We've got you covered this evening from the Tucson Police Department headquarters. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson. John?